to welcome the Honorable Vice President of India, Shri Jagdeep, Dhankhar, to formally inaugurate and to deliver the inaugural address for Global Ayurveda Festival 2023.
Good afternoon. My greetings to everyone present here. Advocate Antony Raju, Honorable Minister for Transport, Government of Kerala. He has been very kind with me. I can give you the reason for it. We both belong to legal fraternity. I will therefore have to be reciprocal. Mr. V. Muralidharan, Honorable Minister of State for External Affairs, and the next portfolio is more important to me as Chairman Rajya Sabha, Parliamentary Affairs, Government of India, and Chairman Global Ayurveda Festival. I am so glad that two Honorable Ministers would settle it before this August House transgressions. I have a suggestion for deep deliberation by all the experts. I personally entertain an opinion that the members of Parliament, including the one who is on the dais, if they receive regular Ayurveda therapy, the performance in Parliament will be optimal and the decision-making process will be more sublime. Dr. Shashi Tharoor, Honorable Member Parliament from this place and Member of Lok Sabha. Dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. Friends, the Honorable Union Minister read out the message of our Prime Minister, who is away from the country on this day. The message of the Prime Minister captures a sense and relevance of Ayurveda. It is much beyond health and wellness. It is all about life. It is all about existence. It is all about sublimity in your response, conduct and behavior. You could have said more. Friends, a great facet of this festival is, it is in Kerala, God's own land. I don't think there can be a more eminently suited place on the planet for such an august gathering to scratch their minds, deliberate, to promote Ayurveda. I am sure the deliberations will yield fruitful results that will impact humanity's health and otherwise welfare. Esteemed guests and enthusiasts of Ayurveda, it is my absolute privilege and honor to address the 5th Global Ayurveda Festival, and as revealed by the Chairman, a grand gathering that celebrates the enduring legacy of Ayurveda, its immense potential to shape a healthier future. Swasthayam Sarvottam Dhanam, Pehla Sukh Nirogi Kaya. It is embedded in our minds right from the time we are born. Health is wealth. This truth echoes powerfully in Ayurveda and in our ancient healing wisdom. The 5th Global Ayurveda Festival, with the theme Emerging Challenges in Healthcare and a Resurgent Ayurveda, serves as a beacon of hope amidst a world grappling with complex health challenge. Only years ago, the world suffered such a challenge on our health front, pandemic COVID, that we became alive to our health and wellness as never before. And the role of Ayurveda is transformational and monumental in this. Friends, I am happy to note that since 2012, the biennial Global Ayurveda Festival has served as a beacon of Ayurveda's enduring legacy, bringing together the global Ayurveda community to celebrate and propagate this ancient healing system. Convergence of experts, practitioners, researchers, and policymakers from the entire globe will go a long way in shaping the health infrastructure, the health fulcrum of the humanity at large. I have no doubt your deliberations over next 5 days will turn out to be greatest gain for humanity and for rise of Ayurveda to a greater height. Friends, the philosophy of Ayurveda is Sarve Bhavantu Sukhin, Sarve Santu Niramay. May all be happy and may all be free from illness. As a matter of fact, this is deeply embedded in our civilizational ethos. Our Bharat has practiced it over the centuries. We have never believed or subscribed to transgressions that are unacceptable to the global order. Ayurveda will be a connecting bond, and I emphasize amongst parliamentarians also. Friends, these deliberations will qualitatively enable exploration of Ayurveda's transformative potential in addressing these challenges. And the challenges are visible in every home. The problem can be seen next door. The society is facing the challenges of health. We need to find a way out that is non-invasive, acceptable. There can be nothing more better and efficacious, wholesome than Ayurveda. These challenges have to be addressed from a land, Bharat. We are a global leader in this. We have a rich legacy of knowledge in this line. Ancient texts, Atharvaveda, Charaka Samhita, and Sushruta Samhita, they provide profound understanding of the human body, its ailments, and the therapeutic principle of Ayurveda. Such a treasure, which is with us for thousands of years, it is so satisfying to note its relevance is now being discovered. All steps are being taken by the governments at center and state to promote it. This is our own wisdom, our wisdom that has evolved over centuries by people who knew it in and out. Ayurveda is often referred to as the science of life, and I emphasize it is the only science of life. This allows you to be one complete whole. It allows you to fully exploit your mind and body. It keeps your soul, mind, and body together in a mode of performance. There is no doubt that howsoever gifted one may be, howsoever talented one may be, if one is not healthy, then he cannot contribute for personal or societal growth. Ayurveda is a combination of Ayur, that means life, and Vidya, which means knowledge. This science believes that curing power rests with nature, and the physicians serve as a vehicles for Ayurveda. Friends, we have, by reckless greed, endangered ourselves without knowing about the dangers that we face. Ayurveda will give a balance that will help us rediscover ourselves so that we believe in a society that can survive with health, in togetherness, and as a whole. India's commitment to preserving and promoting Ayurveda is evident in its numerous initiatives, including research institutions, educational programs, and integrated health policies. Kerala, the enchanting state that hosts the 5th Global Ayurveda Festival, is renowned as a cradle of Ayurvedic excellence. I am told that the decision makers who regularly go to Ayurvedic centers for weekly or fortnightly treatment are better with their decision making. I would strongly urge everyone that we are home to 1/6 of humanity. We have to be in a mindset that we contribute to the society at large. I have raised an alarming concern at the other occasion that the greatest challenge the society faces is that informed minds, knowledgeable minds exploit ignorance of the people to generate equity for themselves in politics, society, or business. These tendencies will automatically get arrested, contained, and curbed if we take recourse to Ayurvedic therapy as and when we have a challenge within the body. Friends, the Ayurveda, and mind you, what a repository it is about health, about wellness, about the treatments that can be given. One has to have only a look at it. I'm so glad that the Honorable Union Minister, Mr. Dharmendra Pradhan, whom I had directed during the last session, to make available our Vedas to each of the members of Parliament, is doing so. We need to focus on that. If we keep away from knowledge, imbibement, a knowledge that is available in our ethos, in our Vedas, in our Upanishads, in our literature, our mindset will be very different. We tend to have quick fix solutions. Ayurveda provides a stable, lasting solution with no side effects. And that can come up only when we inform ourselves with the rich wealth in the line that we have. Friends, Ayurveda is just not a treatment. It is much beyond treatment. It encompasses a comprehensive approach to wellness and well-being. The Government of India has played a pivotal role in fostering the growth of global recognition of Ayurveda. The establishment of a dedicated Ayush ministry, that's one step, significant step. For the first time, the country came to have a dedicated ministry. They will carry out the mandate day in and day out. The observance of National Ayurveda Day, every year we are reminded of its relevance, its impact on our societal behavior, integration of Ayurveda into the national education policy. These are testaments to the government's commitment to Ayurveda's advancement. This has created an affirmative environment for blossoming of the rich ancient Indian healing system and integrating Ayurveda in the healthcare mainstream. Let me tell you, friends, during COVID, we rediscovered Ayurveda. All over the country you will find people knowledgeable about Ayurveda. They did human service to the humanity. They made available their packets, carrying their medicines, carrying their suggestions, carrying their ideas. and people enormously benefited. Not only Ayurvedic therapy is non-invasive, it is naturally affordable. It is connected to the nature. It makes us realize the importance of nature, which over the years we had devastated. We are trying to get back on the rails. Friends, Prime Minister Modi's initiative at the global stage, at the United States, Dr. Shashi Tharoor knows about it. The Prime Minister took to the floor of United Nations, made a fervent plea to the world community to promote yoga, to declare a day as International Yoga Day. And in the shortest span, largest number of countries converged to support it, and United Nations declared International Yoga Day. On the last International Yoga Day, the Honorable Prime Minister was there at the premises of United Nations. And who were there? People from nearly all the countries. International Yoga Day is celebrated in every nook and corner of the planet. It is non-discriminatory. It has a widest acceptability because it is in Indian ethos. It is gift of Bharat to the world. Yoga is being discovered every day now. And for each of the health problems, there is a specific yoga treatment. This is catalyzing a big change for the health of the global community. In the process, Bharat has also emerged as a soft power. People come to know about our culture, depth of our culture, richness that we are possessed of. Friends, second game changer initiative that has been taken by the central government, the National Ayush Mission. It promotes Ayush medical systems through cost-effective Ayush services, has been highly impactful. You will find the impact is all over the country. Wellness tourism in India offers a holistic approach to well-being, combining traditional practices like Ayurveda with the beauty of nature. And what can be a better land, more eminently suited than God's own territory, Kerala? This place can catalyze, can be epicenter, nerve center of a big change to attract tourism on this plank. And friends, let me tell you, the tourism attraction of this place on account of Ayurveda will be qualitatively and geometrically very significant to the economy of the state and the country. Friends, from detoxifying in Kerala's lush greenery, I enjoy being in Kerala every time. And my sense of satisfaction is personal also. The teacher who mentored me, Ms. Ratnavali Nair, is from the state. In a sense, I am ever indebted to this state. Travelers from around the world seek rejuvenation. They want to seek peace. They want to seek solace. They are soul searching themselves. The only place they find befittingly, eminently suitable for this is our Bharat. If you go around, you'll find people flocking to this land to get that kind of satisfaction which eludes them in spite of their wealth or fame. Travelers around the world seek rejuvenation and healing in Kerala in particular. its tranquil advance, immersing themselves in Ayurveda's transformative practices. Friends, Kerala's Ayurveda tourism not only promotes well-being but also contributes significantly to its human resource involvement. When we serve someone, and when we serve someone with not material comforts, but serve someone that is so vital for the other person, his or her health, then there is a qualitative mindset change with those who come to this land. The rising prevalence of non-communicable and lifestyle diseases to which the Honorable Minister, Union Minister made reference, we can have easy solution by taking recourse to Ayurveda. Other recourses that are invasive, having side effects, are not lasting, and certainly they are not affordable. Ayurveda emphasis is on prevention, balance, and personalized care. It aligns seamlessly with the global call for a sustainable and equitable healthcare system. Friends, tapping the huge potential offered by India and its digital ecosystem and internet penetration, availability of Ayush is also now being extended through telemedicine and digital platforms. And this has resulted in a big achievement. People are increasingly taking to it. They have learned for the first time that there is such a positive impact of technology in their lives, that from their homes, from far-off corners, they can avail facilities and counsel which otherwise was not possible. This is a big achievement. I congratulate the ministry for having done so. Notably, friends, over 40,000 micro, small and medium enterprises now are actively contributing to the dynamic Ayush sector. The growth has been phenomenal, geometric. The Honorable Minister had reflected on this, giving good figures. But friends, when we meet at an occasion like this, when people from all over the globe are conversing, you will have to scratch beyond the surface. You will have to delve deep. You will have to give cutting edge to Ayurvedic treatment and therapy. You will have to be innovative to find out various ways to promote wellness tourism. I have no doubt this is going to happen, and your contributions by way of deliberations during next 5 days will be helpful. May Ayurveda's timeless wisdom illuminate the path towards a world where health and well-being are not mere privileges but fundamental rights. Friends, let me remind you, pandemic COVID was a global menace. It affected each and every part of the world. High and mighty, rich and poor, women, vulnerable, every segment of society. But that was the occasion people learned what is humane approach, what is sublimity, what is hand-holding, how you can give succor to the other person. All our age-old ethos, our civilizational essence was brought to the fore. The rich and mighty came to realize for the first time their limitations. We want a world order to be regulated by one regime, and that regime is that living beings on the planet, and in particular human beings as a class, are entitled, all of them are entitled to one thing: good health, physical and mental. And in this achievement, Ayurveda has a fundamental cutting edge and can contribute significantly. I am grateful that I have been afforded this great opportunity to be in Kerala to address a group of stakeholders who are determined, who are passionately committed, who have a mission to take Ayurveda to every individual for his or her welfare. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time.